welcome back to Rev Endurance Sports and another edition of What is in Our Stand Today. That's a hashtag you can follow, What is in Our Stand Today. And if you're new to the channel, I'm happy to have you here. Please hit the subscribe thing there, and you could also hit the notification, the little bell, so you get notifications. So this is, I guess, would be video 4 of what should have been a 3 of 3 video series. You might have seen in an earlier video that we did an overhaul on a Masi, and we stripped the bike completely down to the frame. We cleaned every component, and then we reinstalled them with new cables, new housing, new bar tape, new chain, new bottom bracket bearings, and the cassette was in good shape, and also new brake pads. But the funny thing is that the initial reason that motivated the customer to finally come in and get his bike worked on was he had a creaky bottom bracket. And in the first video, I kind of talked about some of the downsides of a BB30 system, and it's literally reared its ugly head on this bike, and I will show you in just a moment. But in the troubleshooting process, I changed the bottom bracket bearings to new bearings because the non-drive side was compromised, and that's most typical, is the non-drive side is compromised. Then I put a different set of bearings. Thought maybe as I pressed them in, I compromised the bearings somehow. Then I used a different BB30 crankset. That didn't work. Lube this, lube that. I tightened the crankset at different torque values to see if that would help. Anyway, over the weekend as I was riding, I thought, well, what if we put a bottom bracket conversion from BB30 to a Shimano, and then I can take one of my Shimano cranksets and put that in, and let's see if that would fix the creaking noise. So that's where we are today. And so what we've done, or what I've done, is I've taken a bottom bracket conversion that I use quite extensively with all my own personal bikes, and then of course whatever I do for myself, I typically know that works, and then I use it on my customers' bikes. So this is a bottom bracket conversion. We're taking the BB30 and converting it over to 24 millimeters so that we can use a Shimano crankset. And I thought, okay, this should be a good solution. But as I was installing this, see if this can focus in and you can see it. So this is an Enduro torque tight bottom bracket tool, but basically it's the same as a regular bottom bracket tool. So can you see that? So the whole bottom bracket shell has come unbonded from the carbon frame. See that? And that is what has been causing all the creaking noise. So no matter what bottom bracket bearings I was putting in there, no matter what crankset I was using, no matter what, it was still creaking. Now, all is not lost. Now this customer, he's kind of upset, and he's out of warranty now because this bike is, it's longer than the warranty period. And this is so loose that you could literally turn the whole shell with your hand, right? But I continued with the installation process, and the good news is, with a Shimano crankset installed with this conversion, I eliminated the creaking noise. So even though this bottom bracket shell spins inside the frame, I was able to eliminate the noise. So we have good news for the customer along with the bad news, and we'll be talking to the customer to see if he wants to keep this frame, and if not, then we have other options. But at least we have a temporary fix until his budget can provide for him to purchase a new frame. Okay, so that's all for now, and I wanted to share that with you because if you experience this, or one of your friends experience this, or if you're a shop guy, just know that I've been able to solve a creaky bottom bracket that is actually a bottom bracket shell unbonding with a conversion system. So there you go. Thank you so much. Please subscribe, share, like, make some comments, and I try to get back to everyone as promptly as possible. Thank you. Have a great day, and we'll see you on the road.